Hi guys, I'm FollowTheBlackSheep and welcome back on my channel. Today I want to continue a series of videos in which I talk to you about the dirty down effects. In a first video, I explained you the rust effect and I gave you some useful tips for use it. These tips are valid for all the dirty down range, but let's summarize them together for a moment. First, heat the bottle, shake it well, wear old gloves, and close the bottle. I explained these tips in this video. I leave you the link in the description, but today I'm gonna give you other fundamental tips to use this product. In this video, we will test VERDIGRIS and its potential. But let's see what we need. First of all, we need a black primer. I use this one by 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗬. Then we need a color for the base, and I mixed together these two colors that are the Black Stallion and the Cracking Green by 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗬. In addition, we need some metal colors. For example, a dark bronze and an antique gold by 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗬, and obviously the dirty down VERDIGRIS. So we are ready to start, let's go! We are going to give a simple miniature, a statue effect. I choose a kitten from 𝗤𝗏𝗧𝗬 because it's so cute, and I applied a coat of black primer. Now I create the right tone for the base. I mix a black stallion and a cracking green to create the right shades and use a silicone brush to blend. This way you won't ruin the bristles of any brush. I use a large Series D to give the base. This tool is present in the box of the Series D brushes, and it's very important to revitalize the bristle of your D brush. I don't use it as a dry brush, but as a filler brush. So I take a lot of color to spread it evenly over the entire miniature. After having given the base, it's time to move on to the dry brush technique using a dark bronze color and always using the large brush. For this technique you need to take a bit of color, remove it a bit from the bristles. I use the Artis Opus palette that was created specifically for this purpose, and then pass it on the miniature. Choose the most rounded parts from which you want the metal to emerge. And now it's time for our star, the VERDIGRIS. Please follow the advices I gave you in the previous video. A new tip I give you is mix 1 part water with VERDIGRIS. This will make it easier to create more layers of color. Now let's see the time lapse and see the magic appears. It's incredible! With just one coat, the result is fantastic. But I want to add more layers, and I do a second coat. To speed up the process, we can use a hair dryer to evaporate the color quickly. Now it's time to remove the excess color using a little water and a piece of paper or sponge. Since it is a semi-permanent color, you can remove it and reapply it as many times as you want. If you want to be more precise, you can use a clean brush with a little water. The water will erase the color. To add a little more extra shine, I use 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗬𝗕 Gold and highlight just a few spots, using the medium brush with the dry brush technique. And now the statue is finished! What do you think? It looks real! And this product is simply fantastic! So guys, I'm enthusiastic because this effect is very cool and above all, very realistic. The miniature seems a real statue, so approved. I hope this video was useful to you, but if you have any doubts, please leave a comment. I remind you to subscribe to my channel because in the next video I will talk to you about the moss effect by 𝗕𝗟𝗓𝗓. I want to thank Artis Opus for providing me these amazing products, and see you next time. Bye!